Hi everyone. I hope you are having a good Easter weekend celebrating Jesus, our risen Savior. We are going to enjoy worshiping on Sunday morning, but it's Friday right now, and we are going to start on our yard. Scott went to pick up the skid steer, so I thought I would show you what our yard looks like now, and hopefully that it'll look differently after we get finished this weekend on Sunday. So we pretty much don't have a yard, we just have rocks, no flower beds, and we hope to fix that. He's going to bring in a load of dirt and then move that around. Here's the other side of our house. More rocks. And then we have a lot of rocks left over from our house that burnt down, and we need to get those out of this area so that we can kind of build up a yard there. So now we're in the back of our house. We have this big mound of rocks and clay that they pulled out to dig our basement, and we hope to do something with this big pile of rocks here and then kind of level that out and kind of make our backyard. We have this little driveway that we made in order for concrete trucks and dump trucks to get in when we were building the basement and building the house. It was very convenient. They were able just to pull up to the back of the house. And we thought we were going to get rid of it after we got done with construction. But our son kind of likes to park back here, so we may just leave it for him. It works out for him. Then we come around this way. They're getting ready to build 2 new houses next door to us, so that's kind of exciting. But then we have more rocks where I park my car. So we'll see how much we can get done this weekend. Hope everyone has a great Easter, and we're gonna get started. Good morning. It's Saturday. This is what the front yard looks like and what work we got done yesterday. We're getting ready to go get another load, or a load of dirt. Scott's dropping off a load of rocks right now and then come back and get me, and then we're gonna go to town and get a load of dirt. This is what the front yard looks like so far. Here's the side of the house. We got rid of that huge pile of rocks and concrete left over from our house that burnt down. It looks so much better. Here is what the backyard looks like so far. I'm really happy with the way that it looks. We still have a pretty big pile of rocks there to get today. And then we have some stumps that we had to dig up during the building of our basement, and we're going to try to get rid of those. They're in the background. I've been burning stuff over there, like limbs and things like that, and so we're going to get rid of that. But it looks so much better. So when we went to town and we got our big load of dirt, this is what it looked like. This is $100, 4 scoops. of soil. It's obviously not going to cover our yard, so we're going to have to let go with plan B, which is have a dump truck load come in and do this for us, because obviously it's going to take us forever to get the whole yard covered with that. And so we've contacted a dump truck driver. It's Saturday. It's not going to happen today. But we still are getting work done. Just may not be the dirt work that we were wanting to get done. Just a little bit about our house. We've been in it since right before Thanksgiving. We moved in. We lived in a camper on site while we built. It kept us motivated, kept us working, being in such close quarters with each other. My husband was the general contractor on it, and we drew up our plans ourselves, designed it ourselves, and we did pay for some things to be done, as far as like digging the basement, pouring the concrete, our roof and our trusses. We had those done, but Scott framed the house himself. We had plumbers come in, sheetrockers, electricians, that kind of thing. But anything that we felt like we could do ourselves, we did. Not only to save money, but that we genuinely like working together and like doing our own stuff ourselves. And our family worked hard, a big part of it. If you've noticed in my cleaning videos, there are things that need to be done that aren't quite finished. I don't have a hood vent for my stove yet. I have something picked out that I want Scott to build for me. It just hasn't happened yet. We don't have any floor trim or baseboards. We need to get that done. We have all that. It just needs to be put up. Another thing that you notice is the top door off of our deck. Our deck's not done yet. We call that the door to the hospital right now. And eventually that will be a nice deck that we can sit out on. And we hope to get that done this summer. It just wasn't top priority. Originally, we weren't going to put a door up there, and I convinced Scott that I really wanted one off the back there. So it just added another project that's not quite finished yet. We will eventually build a garage where my car's sitting, and a little breezeway to that. So that's kind of phase 2. But we worked really hard last spring and through the summer on our home. I think it was 8 months altogether that we worked on the house, and like I said, it's not completely finished. There are detail things, window sills. We don't have any window sills right now, but things that we can live with that we will get done. Now that the weather's straightening up, we're more motivated to get back to work. We were just exhausted there for a while. Getting our yard straightened up is a really big thing for us. It makes it look nicer. We take a lot of pride in our yard and how it looks, and so this is a big deal for us. It's been beautiful this weekend, and we're really happy with the way that things are going. So just a little bit of how we're getting this done this weekend. My husband rented the Bobcat from a place in town, and we rented it for 3 days. And the dump trailer, which has been amazing, is my father-in-law's, and it is awesome. It has saved us so much time and energy in dumping that, and it dumps it by itself. So we are so appreciative that he let us borrow that for free. And I think Scott said we rented the skid steer for like $400 or $500 for the weekend. The place that we're dumping all of our rock is outside of town. It was a hole they needed filled, and so we are dumping all of that in order to help fill that hole. So that was awesome that we were able to find that place to help us out, get rid of all these rocks. afternoon. It's Sunday, Easter Sunday. We had breakfast together, and then we went to church, came home and had lunch, and now we're outside working again, kind of finishing things up. This is our last official load of rocks that we're getting rid of. We kind of figured out it was about 15 loads that we had to dump. My mom was really nice to come over and help this weekend clear out some brush too. So we got that done. We did a little bit of mowing with what yard we have. So this is the side where I park my car and that our future garage will be. We got rid of a ton of those rocks. We decided we are going to have the dump truck come in and bring several loads of dirt in. But the backyard looks the best. It's just amazing how many rocks we had, boulders. So that looks pretty good. Scotty and Abe are taking my mom's dog on a walk. So here's what this looks like. Finished up for the weekend. So much better. And then the big score of the weekend was my sister dug this shrub up and didn't want it anymore. So I ran to get it and put it in the ground, so hopefully it'll recover from that. But I got a free shrub, so that was pretty cool. Front yard looks much better. Not so many rocks. And then we'll get some dirt in here. But I'm pretty proud of my free shrub. That saved me like $100. So that concludes our weekend, 3-day weekend of yard work on our new construction home. Do-it-yourselfers. Have a great work week.